Welcome to Candid Conversations with Doc V, a collaboration with the unprecedented enterprise Win-Win Women, a global movement to reach, teach, and talk with women and girls around the world in 195 nations. As a woman heals, the earth heals. Our mission is to care, connect, and collaborate with 3.9 billion women worldwide, so all can enjoy a level of excellence in every area of their lives and be more joyful, fulfilled, and financially secure. We care by loving and inspiring all women. We connect as we teach and talk together. We collaborate to grow successful businesses. To that end, Candid Conversations is where real talk about real experiences and circumstances is the norm and not the exception, to help you heal, rebuild, and transform your life from the inside out and put you back in business and on the road to defining your path. Hi, I'm Doc V, the Pivot Maestro and your corner woman, here to provide truth and transparency in conversation, to help you navigate the waters of life and think without a box. What is my why? You are my why and motivation to create a safe haven, to validate you and your experiences, and to help provide hope and freedom in your thinking and being, so that you may live the life and lifestyle you were meant to lead. All are welcome to the conversation, with our topics running the gamut and focused on issues women face every day in life, the workplace, career transition, and business. On Candid Conversations, it is our intention to always provide revelation, reconciliation, and renaissance, having one mission in mind: to help you define your path. And one message: you are mission essential. Yes, you are mission essential, even as a woman, because you are grace under pressure, and the world needs your voice. Last week, our pivot was see with true vision to define your path. This week's thought: business as usual. Ladies and gentlemen who are joining us, perspective is everything. Let me say that again. Perspective is everything. Perspective informs mind-set. Your ability to set your mind to something. Most people walk around in life with a business as usual mindset. It's the norm that simply allows you to manage your reality instead of orchestrating your reality and leading life. Essentially, a mindset that takes your control away, provides an illusion of control, and allows you little to say about that lack of control. Think about that. A mindset, the business as usual mindset, takes your control away, provides an illusion of control, and allows you little to say about that lack of control. Focus in on those keywords. Takes away, provides an illusion, and allows you, as if your life was not your own. While, yes, you're doing better thinking outside the box and appearing to somewhat leave life in the business as usual mindset, but you're still thinking with a box. And therefore, that box, that business as usual box, is still in control. It's still in control of you, and it is a predictor of your success. This is the collective intention, the basis of hierarchy. a social construct based on wealth, race, culture, gender, religion, etc. It is how societies are set up. It's how they're built and how they are operated. If, as discussed in the last episode, business is changing and what we once did no longer works, then shouldn't it follow that you cannot do what you've always done and expect a different result? It's the definition of insanity. You must be open to try something different. Adjust your perspective. What if you started to see truly with true vision and tapped into the power, qualities, and characteristics of a divergent thinker and created your life design instead of simply existing and managing your reality on a daily basis? What if you were truly making your own decisions, defining your path, charting your own course, in control of your life and leading it? What kind of reality would it be? What would it look like? Think about it. See it. Taste it. Smell it. Touch it. You already know what the box looks like and life inside it, do you not? You're living it. You've set the goals, checked the boxes, played the game, by the rules, mind you. Where has it gotten you? Where are you now? How are you feeling? Are you content? Just simply content? Are you fulfilled? Are you joyful? Are you financially stable, able, and confident in your future? Have you arrived at the proverbial American dream? Are you living the life envisioned? You're likely not, because you are following a system. We all follow a system until we decide to get off of that boat, right? You're following a system, a training and mindset that has only prepared you, that only prepares us for business as usual, not to have vision, not to unleash the creator in you, to birth the original. See, the plan of a construct is just that, to construct, to build, or form by putting together parts, to devise, then make copies. That's a social construct. That's a construct. Creativity, originality, individualism are not core values. They are not assets. They are not characteristics. The characteristic, the core value, competition. Pitting us against each other. Pitting you against yourself. Pitting you against a system that was meant to keep you in a box. We're hovering about that box. See, without vision, without creativity, without originality, the people, the soul perishes. Let me say that again. Without vision, creativity, originality, the people, you, I, we, together, the soul, our souls, perish. We live in a society built on codependency. to maintain a status quo and have yet to discover and value originality in thought, in being, within our collective. Let's talk about originality. What is originality? It's the skill or our ability to express ourselves, oneself, in an independent manner to define your path, free of the box, following your soul purpose, and not the one you were placed on, or that you were told to follow, or that you think that you're following because you think you're good at something, because you simply have to rinse and repeat. It's easy. It's business as usual. If you are rinsing and repeating every day, you are in a business as usual mindset. To see with true vision and define your path without a box, to abandon the construct of business as usual, requires vision and not merely setting goals and checking boxes. There is a difference. See, goal setting is a process. It's a procedure to reach an expectation or an expected outcome, right? If you follow recommended process or procedure, you'll arrive at this. It's a process of deciding what you want to achieve. That's goal setting. Goal setting suggests a collaboration, a collaborative relationship between you and the object of your affection, of your desire. Let me say that again because you probably never thought about this. Goal setting suggests a collaborative relationship, a business as usual relationship between you and the object of your desire or affection. What goal setting does not take into account is passion, purpose, and the fact, and hear me on this, the fact that that object, that desire of your affection has its own mind, its own affections, and its own goals that may or may not be aligned or stay aligned with yours. This is why it's so important to have vision, to find and unleash your vision. Vision, it's the act or a power of seeing. It's sight. The faculty or state of being able to see. Folks, many of us are walking around with defective vision. Let me say that again. Many of us are walking around with defective vision until life happens and truth punches us in the face and we see the light. I'm raising both hands. I've lived this life. I am a witness. And I will tell you a little bit more about that in a second. Until life happens and truth punches us in the face and we see the light. It's that whole learning the game and how to dance in the ring with life that we previously discussed. See, physical vision is all about eyesight, the faculty of sight and power of sight. Stick with me, I'm going somewhere here. Vision is also the ability to think about our plan, to see the future with imagination or wisdom. It's a mode of seeing or conceiving. It's active, it's changing, it's imagination, it's creativity, it's creative power, inventiveness. So if we take a verb substitute for the word vision, imagine comes to mind. And that definition of imagine, let's take the word rare. And the synonyms for rare: exceptional, infrequent, limited, unusual, singular, not business as usual. May I let you in on the not so secret of maintaining the status quo? Social norms of acceptance. Suppress individuality, originality, creativity. In other words, suppress your voice, my voice. Suppress the true you. What do original creative voices do? We cause change. We're change makers. We're legacy builders. And what is change? What does change do? It's vision. Or how does it come about? It's by vision. And what is vision? Vision is when you lead life. You're leading life and doing more than managing a reality. It's why people with vision are persecuted, ostracized, shunned, debased, and relegated to the outer limits of society, social circles, work environments. Guess what? All of that is changing, and for the better, particularly for us women. Take comfort, ladies, in knowing that from your pain comes purpose. From your pain comes perspective. From your pain comes passion. You just simply have to discover it and then start walking in it. So let me tell you a little bit about one of my pain stories. There was a time in my life when I was pursuing the American dream, while unconscious of being on the game board of life, punching a clock, following orders, biting my tongue, accepting a role of being less than, and allowing others to play out their title because of hierarchical authority or positioning when they had matchless knowledge and know-how to my own, simply because they were sitting in a position of authority. As a result of a time and grade ladder, who they knew and or who had their back. When I had an oath of office, right, and ethics on my side. When these facts rose to my conscience and slapped me squarely awake, when I came to realize I was playing a losing game, in a losing battle, a game that I did not sign up to play, when the game began to negatively affect my health and wellness and smother my soul. Because see, business as usual is a soul snuffing out game. My perspective shifted, showing that I was serving an incongruent, unagreeable mission to my core values. Passion to my core values ignited, and my purpose started to become clear. It became clear. I made a choice to honor my oath, foreign or domestic, and speak up and out for myself and others, not allowing myself to be a scapegoat, treated hostile or discriminatorily, be threatened, intimidated, railroaded, or debased for standing ground, speaking truth, and shining light. A path that I thought I was intended to go down, and it was a part of me defining my path. Let's get that straight. The path that I was going down for an organization that was supposed to be and represent honor, courage, and commitment, I discovered was not so honorable, courageous to do the right thing, or committed to do the right thing, tell truth, and what it professed to stand for or be about. I found myself at moments of truth, moments of a crossroad, being at a crossroad, and the choice of whether or not I truly love the skin that I was in. Before I made the choice, the decision to remove myself from toxic environments, I withstood things, challenges, treatment, questioning of my ability. I even questioned my ability as a result, my expertise, my decision-making ability in a way that I had never experienced or done before in my professional career of 30 years, to the point that my overall health was greatly impacted negatively. See, I was beating my head against a brick wall, knowing that right was on my side, but not realizing that when you're playing the game of life on someone else's board, outside of your control, right is sadly irrelevant. But because of my spiritual foundation, personal work on self over the years, and those colleagues and friends who did not fear light in darkness, I found my way back to knowing my worth and realizing that I was at a point on my path that I needed to pivot. Been there, done that before. Or be in danger of allowing life to lead me once again. I leaned into my higher power and the angels he sent to lift me, and made the hard decisions not to remain in the business as usual game. And that, my friends, has made all the difference in mind, body, and soul. See, when you give years, blood, sweat, and tears to something, it is not easy to walk away. But when you know who you are, your worth, and that you are called to purpose and not merely to exist within a construct, when you realize that you were meant to live and lead life and not simply to manage your reality, compromising standards and not rocking the boat, you have no choice but to prepare yourself to abandon ship. The ship being business as usual. And that environment, that circumstance you're in. Is it scary? Heck yes. Nerve-wracking? Yes. Stressful? Yes. Of course. But not more so than selling your soul to the highest bidder. When you know who you are, whose you are, and your worth, you activate the law of attraction, and positive thoughts will bring positive experiences into your life. We and our thoughts being informed by perspective, remember I said perspective is everything. We and our thoughts are made of pure energy, and a process of like energy attracting like energy brings improvement, positive change in your health, wealth, and personal relationships. In other words, my friends, you have the power to initiate abundance in your life. Abundance is a choice, if no one has told you. Abundance is a choice. And as my love would say in his Shazology philosophies, stress is a free disease. And I want you to be disease-free. What are your core values? And are you living a congruent life? Let's think about that right now. What are your core values, and are you living a congruent life? Get a piece of paper, write it down. If you're at your computer, type it up. I want you to list your core values. Is money, is power, influence, and chasing the Joneses? You know, those people, that life, that picture that media or society teaches us or shows us that we should be looking like, chasing. Is money, power, influence, and chasing the Joneses all considered business as usual, controlling you and your choices? I want you to think about this. Be honest with yourself. Be truthful. Remember, Candid Conversation is all about truth, transparency, and love. to help get you to where you need to be, to help you heal, to help you rebuild, and to help you transform your life from the inside out? Is money, power, influence, and chasing the Joneses your business as usual, controlling you and your choices, causing you stress, affecting your health and well-being, affecting your relationships, guiding your choices? See, folks, you too can have vision. It's a matter of adjusting your perspective and unleashing the creative inside of you, the true you that wants to lead you to your soul purpose. Remember when we were kids playing, discovering, dressing up, imagining what our lives would be, what we wanted to be when we grew up, following our passions then? That was you. That was the true you. And the true you wants to lead you into your soul purpose. It wants to unleash your creativity again, to allow you to live life as you did as a child. Of course, much older and wiser, but that childlike creativity, wonder, and living. We can all set goals like waking up at a certain time, brushing your teeth, washing your face, getting to work on time, getting promoted according to a schedule that you've set, etc. That's easy because it is a part of our conditioning, our educational process, our training, our home training. It's how life trains us. But I have news for you. You were meant to do more. You were meant to be more. You were put here on this earth to find your soul, S-O-U-L, purpose, and to walk it out. When you find your footing, you will be able to gain and keep your peace and perspective. Right now, the uncertainty you're having, the pain you're feeling, the lack, the insecurity, all the questions swirling around in your mind about your current circumstances, those little voices that keep going back and forth, the little angel and the little devil sitting on your shoulder, it's all affecting your peace. And it's because your perspective has not been adjusted properly. You're listening to all of those voices, that white noise of life, as I like to say. Tune into your channel. It will help you find or rediscover your soul purpose and keep moving forward. Can I tell you something as we close? The only way you can move forward is by abandoning the business as usual mindset. You cannot move forward with a business as usual mindset. So, I hope you found nuggets in this episode. I invite you to reflection, as always. Think on our conversation, the revelations, the applications in your life, and begin to reconcile the pain and lack so that you may move forward in your renaissance. If you're ready to pivot, to heal, rebuild, and transform your life and circumstance from the inside out, I've got you. Whether career, life, or business transition, we are here for you at Defining Paths. If your online business needs a transformation or cracks sealed, let us help you see with True Vision, our True Vision project, in 90 days with an online foundation that will help, that's built and meant for longevity, profitability, and sustainable wins. We have a turnkey solution for you. We invite you to explore our virtual home and our one-stop shop, as we like to call it, at definingpaths.online. Come be a part of the DP family. It's a family who cares and that's determined to put you back in business, and we leave no one behind. Take advantage of our business membership platform at thepivotmaestro.com/DP-membership and follow us on social media. Join us next week. And until then, what is our mantra, ladies? Strong is the new sexy. Repeat it, believe it, live it. Be strong in mind, body, and soul. Define your path and love the skin you're in. I am Doc V, the Pivot Maestro, and always your corner woman. I am my sister's keeper, and I will see you next week.